Hello, we back? What up, guys? Welcome back to another episode in my family's 100 pounds weight loss challenge and transformation series, whatever you want to call it. Welcome back. Welcome to a brand new year. Hopefully you all passed it very well with your friends and family. Now let me quickly catch you up to speed about what you're gonna watch in this week's episode. Now, first off, to answer the question that you're probably already thinking, did they have that Christmas Eve party? Absolutely. Did my mom have all those foods? Absolutely. Now, in order to keep the peace and not to seem like I'm that helicopter family member trying to interrogate everybody while they're eating, I decided to have a much more hands-off approach during the holidays, so that way we could all just enjoy each other, the family time, and the laughter. But you will see a little bit of what happened at that Christmas Eve party because Dee whipped out her camera and she was able to capture a little bit of the BTS, and you see some of the stuff my mom did prepare.
I don't know what he's doing. He's weird.
It's good, but the simple fact that Jackson had 7 deviled eggs, were they good? What kind of thoughts are good? Save my cheat day today.
Now, if you remember from the last episode, I was challenging my brother and my sister to become a lot more focused and intentional about the challenge, maybe even cooking something from the meal plan. So what you'll see in this episode is them sharing a little bit more of their food and their diet, especially as they're still on the go. The other thing I want to tee up in this video is a message from Papa Curry, my dad. Here's the backstory on why he's doing this video. I am in the process of purchasing a brand new place, and it has a whole lot of steps. And I know that his mobility has not been the best, and so I went and I literally bought every single type of walking mechanism that will help him to be able to climb the stairs, because it's important to me that my parents can still visit me in my brand new home. He didn't know what I was sending him, so when he opened up all the different packages from Amazon, he saw what they were, and his reaction is what's shown in this vlog.
I want to show you something. See these apparatuses? Because this is what my son, Kevin, aka FitMenCook, purchased for me. For the past 23 years, I've had a total of 9 hip replacements and revisions. Surgeries has limited my ability to walk. I am part of the 100-pound family challenge that Kevin engaged us all in, but I hadn't found a why I wanted to be a part of that. He had helped me 4 years ago to get on a plant-based diet that helped me eliminate all of the inflammation in my body. I lost a total of 63 pounds, but what was not attained doing all of that was the ability to walk, and that was disappointing to me. So I stopped. I got off of the plant-based. These new apparatuses that he has purchased for me has given me a new why. Kevin is making preparations for when I no longer can help myself. And I never wanted that to become his nor Chris's responsibility. But because I haven't been doing a great job of taking care of myself, now I think he feels that it becomes a part of his responsibility. So he's given me a new why. I want to lose this weight. Yeah, I've gained all 63 pounds back, but I can lose it again, and I will lose it again. Because for as long as I have breath, I will do my best to not become their dependent or the dependent of anyone else. I've never had a problem of resisting food, but I've never had a reason why I shouldn't resist food, because I love eating all kinds of foods. I thank them for all that they've done for me and how they are always attentive to me and my needs and my wife's needs, but I can do better and I will do better. I'm going to hang on to these for a while, but then I may ask you to return them.
Now for me, this was a very surprising epiphany that he had, because I honestly wasn't trying to link anything back to the challenge. I was encouraged to see that he is literally linking the foods that he's eating to his overall quality of life. It saddens me a little bit to know that that was in the back of his mind, and that was the reason why he didn't fully commit to going vegan. And it reminds me of sometimes how people earlier on when they would come to me and help for like diet advice and whatnot, and they would lose the weight, but at the end of it, they'd be so disappointed. And it wasn't until after just like prodding and asking them, they were upset because they didn't look like that photo on the cover of the magazine. And it reminded me of the importance of celebrating the in-between and helping people to look at what's happened in this in-between stage. That you were over here, now you're over here, but look at all this progress. So it's gonna take a little bit of time, and adjusting expectations as people change is just as important as encouraging them to make a change. Because if you get to the end of the road and it's not what you expected, what happens? Then you go right back to the old ways because you think that they didn't matter. But in actuality, they did. Because your expectations should also be rooted in reality and practicality.
Hey boys, we have a new baby.
Mom, what is it?
It's our baby.
That's not a baby. Y'all said we're not gonna. That's not a. What is it? Oh, it's a dog!
Hello, Zeus.
What happened? What happened to Jacob Jr.?
Jacob Jr. Say hello
Jacob
to your
Jr.
friends.
with hello. I didn't know he was gonna get a pet. Like,
You guys excited?
yeah. I want to open it. It just touched my finger eye. Wow. I mean, should we put him down? Yeah. Or should we put him down, guys? So he doesn't.
He's got to potty first.
I'm gonna be his favorite. Yeah, he goes potty. No, I'm gonna be his favorite. Yes. No, me. Literally me.
He's not a me.
Please.
You know what I mean?
Mama, he need to go potty.
Everybody say hello to Mr. Zeus.
Hello, Mr. Juice. Zeus. Mr. Zeus.
Alright, good morning. I am up. Making me some breakfast. Not too much, something light for me and Chris. He's at the gym now. I'm gonna go later. Getting a bit of some egg whites and some Ezekiel bread and a little bit of the smoked apple sausage here, and it is plant-based. That's what I'm getting ready to make for us. Probably do a little bit of the grit. He actually tried it last night with Kevin, so he said he loves it. All right, here we are. We got our egg whites with a little bit of spinach, and I got my plant-based sausage. Got our Ezekiel bread up here to put some plant-based, just a little bit of almond oil, just a little bit on there. And I'm gonna have me some good tea. Starting off with my new way to energy with focus. No coffee today, so bear with me. Day one.
My lunch, poke bowl, calamari salad. So you said show more of what I'm eating. There you go.
All right, everybody. Today is weigh-in $1 million. Ooh, Monday. Let's see where we at. So what I can say about my weight loss and my weight gain is that I've managed to go through 2 holidays without gaining. Well, I lost 4 pounds, but I've kind of been stuck there for about a month and a half now, but I haven't gained anything. So with that being said, this next month of January is totally gonna have to make some changes. Diet, and I will be shopping tomorrow, so get ready for that footage of me making my first Mediterranean dish. So get ready for that, and I'm excited to try something different, new meal. But I definitely got to change up my routine. Definitely got to change up my habits. So I'm always busy. I've been doing a little New Year winter cleaning today, all day today. So I didn't get a chance to work out, but my plans are to definitely do that first thing in the morning after I drop off Jameson. So I'm looking forward to that workout. So just stay tuned. All right, it's gym time. Let's get it. And now I'm off to the store. Grocery shopping time. All right, guys. I am in the middle of this lighting is terrible. I would have turned that light off. In the middle of prepping late lunch, early dinner. So, you know, I love anything green. Got me some things going on here. Zucchini going and getting ready to put my chicken on. Chicken breast that I'm kind of taking. I used to have a George Foreman, but I don't have one anymore. Got our snacks here just to keep us busy whenever we don't, you know, think about or try to eat bad. While I'm cooking, does everyone want Judge? Judge, say hi. Say hello. He doesn't talk much. He just likes to chill these days. Okay, so now that I have freed up one of my burners, we are going to make this wonderful quinoa because I want to layer it underneath my chicken. All right, guys, bon appetit. Maybe a little salad on the side. I mean, I pretty much have eaten while I've been cooking like I always do, but quinoa. Well, it's tasty. It's not bad. So, got Jacob here with tasting. Are you ready, Jacob? So, try some of the quinoa, which is a little bit of there underneath the chicken there.
It's all right.
You've never had it before, I know. So, try a little bit of the zucchini. I know you don't like anything green, but it's very healthy for you.
It's better than green beans.
It's better than green beans?
Yeah, I can eat that. I can eat that.
Good. I can start making zucchini more often. It's better than green beans, he said. So try a little bit of the chicken. So what do you think about the chicken breast?
Not bad. It's very spicy.
All right, guys. So there you have it. My light Mediterranean dish. We'll see what Chris says when he comes home. All right. My Monday morning weigh-in. Look like I lost a pound. Just a pound. And Jameson wants to do his weigh-in today as well. All right, Jameson. 37 pounds, baby, you sexy. Got Sir Bam. Bam got in on the weigh-in. He's at 69 pounds. He need to gain a little bit. We're going to get you up to, what, 80?
By what?
By February the 5th.
If I had to characterize this week's vlog, I'd say E. E for effort and E for epiphany. For my dad, him realizing that the food that he's putting into his body actually has consequences and influences his mobility. The E for effort for my brother and sister, for them trying something new, trying a brand new vegetable, just getting in the kitchen and making it fun. And then at the very end of it, did you see the interaction between her and my nephew? Like, hey, just try this out. I like this better than green beans. She didn't even know that. But that's why it's so important to introduce new foods and new flavors and new styles of cooking into your repertoire, especially when you're trying to, you know, eat better, but also for the kids. They will have a bank in their mind to draw from, be like, oh yeah, I remember, you know, my mom made quinoa. I remember when my mom made that zucchini that one night. And those are the habits that you're actually helping them build, the healthier habits that will help them out in the long run. So that's it for this week's vlog. Tune in for next week because we're gonna be right in the middle. We have about a month left in this challenge, and I wanna check in with each of them to find out where they are, how they're feeling, and what they will do in these final weeks. All right, y'all. Peace, God bless, and see you next week.